right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday out there. Today is January 23rd, 2026. I just want to update you guys on what's going on with the weather. We'll get to that here in just a second. But first, I wanted to let you guys know that this is our last video in the old studio. So we are actually getting a brand new studio. And this is the last weather video. This is the last video that I will be making in this old studio. So exciting times here with T-Storm Chasers, but a little bit bittersweet as we've been in this studio for 4 years now. So it's a little bit bittersweet for me. When I started here, I was in this studio. But let's go ahead and jump into the weather video. We are excited for our new studio. On Monday, that's going to be the first video in the new studio, so we're excited for that. So we have a lot of headlines here. You take a look at your map here, and there is a lot going on here. First off, I want to mention there is a big-time major winter storm that is going to impact the southern and eastern United States. It goes all the way from New Mexico and Arizona, all the way through Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, even Louisiana, into Tennessee, Kentucky, and into the northeast part of the country. A lot of high population in these areas, so a large chunk of the population of the United States under the gun for this major winter storm. New York, Cleveland, Washington, Nashville, Oklahoma, Dallas, you name it. There's a lot of big-time cities that are going to be under the gun here for this winter storm. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be an absolutely huge deal. This event only happens, once every 5 to 10 years. It's a very rare occasion, a very rare event. And they could see anywhere from 6 to 18 inches of snow. So they could see up to 1.5 feet of snow in those areas. But for our region, we luckily will skip out on that, and we will not have to deal with that. The only thing we got to deal with is bitter Arctic cold weather. We just got to deal with a different type of winter storm. Again, the very cold air that is going to be continuing throughout our region. Cold weather advisories and extreme cold warnings continue for our region. Let's read this off. Cold weather advisory for Sioux Falls and eastern South Dakota. This is in effect until 3 p.m. Very cold wind chills as low as 30 below zero. And dangerously cold wind chills as low as 30 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, coat, hat, gloves, those kinds of things. And extreme cold warning up here in north central South Dakota. And this is in effect for dangerously cold wind chills in the minus 30s. And dangerously cold wind chills could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 10 minutes. Keep pets indoors as much as possible. Dress in layers. Make sure outdoor animals have a warm, dry shelter, food, and unfrozen water. And make frequent checks on older family, friends, and neighbors. And so that is the latest there. Now, this cold weather, we're still going to be dealing with it for the next 7 to 10 days, believe it or not. We're going to have a long, extended period of cold air. But luckily, it's not going to be as intense or as bad as we saw last night into this morning. But we're still going to be dealing with it. We're going to get to the rest of the details of this forecast. But first, let's hear a brief word from our sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
So as we look ahead in this forecast, the big question is, will we see any more snow? Well, if we play this out for you, this is the future radar, and we actually don't see much snow in the forecast. We played this out. High pressure is over our region, and when you have a high pressure like this, we are quiet and we will not see anything. Now, I do want to mention for our Nebraska audience, there is going to be a chance for snow this weekend in mainly southern Nebraska, but also southwestern South Dakota could see a few snowflakes out of this as well. But overall, it's mainly the far northern end of this major snowstorm. That's the only reason why we could see some snow in far southern Nebraska, and there's actually a winter weather advisory for the far southern counties of Nebraska for that. But other than that, other than far southern Nebraska and Iowa, we do not see anything for the rest of our region. Now, as mentioned, the higher elevations of Black Hills could see a few snowflakes, but that is about it. And for the foreseeable future, for the next 7 to 10 days, we don't see any moisture or snow or anything like that in the forecast either. We're just going to be dealing with plain cold air. And I know a lot of people are wondering about the wind gust map. What are we looking at? Well, we are going to be seeing a period of calm weather in terms of wind gusts too. We won't have to deal with wind gusts. The only thing that we got to deal with is the very cold Arctic cold temperatures. And that is going to be a big factor. And that's going to be the main weather story of this forecast, is the very cold Arctic air. Here is a look at your wind chills and your windshield map tonight into tomorrow. Wind chills in the teens and 20s across our region. And as we head into the rest of your weekend, into Sunday, wind chills again, minus teens and minus 20s for morning overnight temperatures and morning wind chill numbers. And into next week, if we take a look at next week, let's go ahead and look at temperature map for next week. And if we play this out, starting on Monday, you start to see maybe a slight improvement on Monday with temperatures maybe back into the teens and 20s. Maybe the 40s out to the west. I'm not sure about that. Confidence is kind of low on that at this point. But then on Tuesday, we're continuing to see single digits and teens across a good chunk of the area with some 20s mixed in there. And then on Wednesday, you can just see that the cold Arctic air is not going anywhere. It's staying put right in our area, the northern plains. And single digits and teens and 20s are all going to be found across the region. And then on Thursday, we are seeing much of the same. So really this map doesn't change a whole lot throughout this entire week ahead here. Friday, same story. Teens and single digits found across the region. And by Saturday, looks pretty much the same. Teens and 20s. And so really we do not see any warm-ups anytime soon for at least the next 7 to 10 days. Now, I did look at something behind the scenes. The NOAA pulls up their 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, and it does show possibly above normal. So maybe some positive news there, but this is still, that's a ways out yet. So a lot can still change. As of right now, for the foreseeable future, for the next 10 days, we do not see any warm-ups in store. So that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We want to hear from you guys. And drop a like on this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And be sure to check us out also on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. And we will be active. We're posting updates throughout the day. And like I said, the main story is just these cold temperatures that are going to stick around for quite some time. And other than that, we don't have a whole lot to really talk about. So it's really mainly, again, just the very cold weather that we're going to be seeing. Bundle up, have a way to stay warm. Best advice is just to stay indoors. But if you have to be out and about, make sure you have a safety plan in place. Make sure you have, like a winter survival kit in your vehicle, a blanket, coat, hat, gloves, things like that. Food, water. And you know, jumper cables, good option too. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Again, this is the last video in our old studio, so it'll look a little bit different the next time I see you. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all the support over the years. And we are looking at bigger and better things in 2026 for us here at T-Storm Chasers. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great weekend.